Let's start early. I'm excited to get going, so I thought, you know what? What's the wait of 20, 30 seconds? Let's get started. Awesome to have you all here. Hopefully the video and audio is all good. And I'm really excited. We've got a few projects and GitHub profiles to show you. I haven't made any improvements to mine, so actually I'll probably show you mine first and you can give me some suggestions. And I'll make notes throughout the live streams as you share your GitHub repos and your GitHub profiles, and I can kind of take some ideas from all of you as well. But how are you doing on this awesome day? Open source for the win, right? Thanks to everyone who arrived early and who's chatting in the chat and saying hello. That's what community is about. It's about you saying hi and not just asking for help, but also, giving other people help, giving them suggestions, even asking them a question about why they've done something or how they've done something can make them think about it more and give them ideas. So just get involved in the conversation. That's all I ask for. That'll be really good. Right. Okay, let's have a look. Let me just share my screen and get straight into it. So this is my screen. This is my GitHub profile. You've seen it before. If you haven't yet, don't forget to drop me a follow. And you can see what projects I'm commenting on, getting involved on in open source, and you might want to get involved too. I hope you like the background view when we were waiting for the live stream to start, and hopefully I didn't knock anything over and look too embarrassing. Let me just catch up with the chat. It's awesome to have everyone here. We have so many of the usual suspects and some new names as well. Let's give a shout out to Lael was first, all the way from Lebanon, Mohammed from Egypt, Jivesh, hopefully I pronounced it right. I'm guessing from India. I'll probably stop with locations now because I'm probably going to get those wrong. And who else have we got? Bond, Gaushik, hopefully I pronounced it right. Wow, I need to practice this more. Gagan, Alex, Rohan, Karen. I hope I've pronounced those right as well. Who else have we got? Shubham. Oh my word, I'm so bad. So bad. Really sorry. Trying to just give you all shout outs. Steven's here as well. Crystal, Jason, Agrover. Awesome to have everyone here. I can't wait. Let's do some open sourcing today. Right. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you haven't already, and let's all get this open source going. Right, my profile first. Have a quick look. I've left it on the screen for a minute or two already. Any suggestions? Don't forget. You can let me know in the chat, but also raise an issue. Get the green square for your open source contributions today. My contributions are looking a bit quiet today. I've only got 4, so we'll make sure that I increase that. But if you look at mine and you think, Eddie, you know what? We can make some improvements. What about doing, I don't know, X, Y, and Z, making these into links potentially? I think I had a suggestion before to remove the hash, and I think that's probably a good idea. So many suggestions, whatever they are, good or bad, if we do them or not, don't worry, because even if you raise an issue, or raise a pull request, and it doesn't get accepted or it gets closed, you still get the contribution. So please do it, and if you need some help, let me know. All you have to do is go to my repo. I'll just share my account in the chat, and you just click on the top up here, and you can go to it, and then you can raise an issue, or you can make an edit. It will automatically fork it for you. You can make changes. So awesome. Right. Enough about mine. Let's look at yours. So we do have from the Discord some profiles to review already. So I want to start with those, and then we'll look in the chat and see what everyone else has added. Right, the chat's going fast there. This is brilliant. So great to see people aren't late. I know it's good that you've all made it on time. Right. Okay. What have we got? And we have actually, before I forget, if you want to join our GitHub organization, you're more than welcome to, and then it will appear in your profile and you get to appear in this organization. It will open source helps you get the job that you want, get the money that you want, and network and meet more people. So I think you're doing a great job by being here already, but contributing to open source is even better. Having an organization on your account, again, looks even better. We do have a couple of quite a few repositories. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I just want to point out one, which is awesome GitHub profiles. If you want inspiration or you want to get yours added to it, then make sure you do a cool profile, and you can see some of these are some really good profiles, just to get some ideas. Right, okay, in the Discord chat, we have, I think, I'm going to pronounce this wrong, Gaushik was first, and this is their profile. So it looks like they're getting more into open source very recently over the last, say, 4 or 5 weeks. Awesome, really good. And you can see part of our organization, again, looks more professional. My recommendation to you would be to customize your profile page. And I can't do that for you. I can't create a contribution for you until you create the repo. So what you need to do is create the repo that is just the same name as your username. And once you've done that, then it will say like hello and a wave up top here. And then we can make contributions for you. So I strongly suggest you do that. If you can do that during the stream, we'll come back and have a look shortly. So get on that and let's do that. Okay, who else did we have? Someone DM'd me. I'm very bad at DMs. I do like things public and transparent and open. But let's have a quick look. It was V Knight. Let's have a look. Let's bring this up. This is a website. Hopefully this is open source on GitHub, but I'm happy to review profiles as well. Let's have a look. I do like these buttons. That looks pretty cool, right? That looks pretty good. I do like the animation. Oh, that's quite nice. With a little bounce at the end as well. Do you see that? Let me make it a bit bigger. When you hover these, little bounce. Okay, let's check out the GitHub as well. Obviously, the first one I go to is the GitHub. No profile picture on GitHub. Doesn't look professional. Even if it's a picture of your pet or a cartoon character, definitely have a profile picture. Again, no organization. I think getting added to an organization looks good. Personal website. So it is open source, which is great. And there's been more activity over the last 6 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks. And there is the customization here in their profile, which I think is really good. Straight away you stand out in front of other people. And if I wanted to go and make a suggestion, I can just click on this. And then I can go and edit it and make suggestions. So that allows people to contribute to your profile. You don't have to accept it if you don't want to, but definitely contributes to it. So I like this. I think it's good. The bit on the left, stand by, or a bit of animation in the middle, really nice. Numbers that count up. Looks really good. We spoke about this on a stream with Praveen, I think on his channel, about progress bars, where they look really pretty, but they don't really mean very much. The way I take it is your node is not as good as your R, as in 70% compared to your 85%. However, other people take it to be, oh, you only know 70% of node, which I think is great because no one can know all of it. And I think people might look at it in a negative way. So it's a hard one. We were talking about other ideas and other options. It's a tough one. Anyone got any ideas? Write in the chat how else you could display this. I think listing your skills is good, and showing which ones you're stronger at and which ones you're not so strong at is important. Maybe have different sections, as in, I don't know, expert, good, still learning, or something like that. But the downside with that is it's not as pretty as the progress bars. I do get that, so that is hard. I need to redo my website actually, and I have started that. I did do a live stream on that, and if that's interesting, we all want to collaborate together. I'm using Tailwind to do the design, and if you want to join me on that, I think it's a good idea. Let me know in the chat, and we can set up a live stream maybe tomorrow or something. We can all pair on that together. Yeah, this looks really nice. I really think this is a great portfolio. I'm going to probably steal some ideas from this. I do like how you got the icon on the left, different colors, and the little symbol here. Really, really good. This is nice. I want to keep this open. I want to steal some ideas. I like it. Only other suggestion would be these social links, have them on the left bar that stays still, because people straight away want to go to your Twitter, your GitHub, and see what's going on. But that looks really, really good. Awesome. Okay, what have I missed in the chat? Let's have a look before we bring up the next profile. Let's have a look. Hopefully that was useful for some people. If you've got any feedback, thoughts, and ideas, do share it in the chat. Good or bad, just share it. Raise issues in people's repos. It's really, really helpful. So there is a repo for the website. If you have any suggestions or ideas, you know what? I'm going to raise it. No, you know what? You're going to raise it. You get the green square. Let's see. So let me share this link in the chat. Who wants to raise it? Who wants to raise the issue? And my suggestion, raise any issues and suggestions that you want, but my suggestion would be put the social links in the sidebar. So who wants to go to issues and raise it? And if more of you raise it, then more of you get green squares for today. That's fine. And then they can just be closed. You still get the green square if things are closed, so don't worry. But someone raised that, and while you're raising that, if you need any help, let me know in the chat. I'm gonna catch up with the chat and see what I've missed. Right, let's have a look. Your setup looks amazing. Gagan, thank you very much. You know what? Let's bring that up on the screen. I haven't brought anyone's chats up in a while. Whew. I've got to scroll back through this, and you missed my name. Jivesh? No, I mentioned it, but I probably pronounced it wrong, so I'm sorry. I'll bring you up on the screen to say I'm sorry that I pronounced it wrong. If I pronounced it wrong, I'm sorry. Right. Let's have a look. Let me just catch up with. Don't forget to review mine, Gagan. Hopefully, I won't forget. If I do, remind me. Big screens, yeah, lots of big screens. Okay, what else have we got? Just catching up, so just bear with me. It's awesome. The chat's going, so fast. I think it's great. I like this one. Your profile looks amazing. Thank you very much. I'm glad you liked it. Oh, I've lost my profile now. Here we go. Let me bring it up. Any suggestions? People are welcome to give me ideas and suggestions. Let me go to my account, and while I'm reading the chat, you can have a look and give me some suggestions and raise me some issues. Okay, excuse me. I ate my lunch too fast. Okay, how can we join your organization? Great question. Perfect. Right. So to join the organization, just in Discord, just send me a DM with your username. Actually, it doesn't even need to be a DM. You know what? Let's do it publicly because people might want to check out your GitHub profiles. So in Discord, let's pick a channel. Let's see. Maybe in what channel would be good? Who's in Discord? Let's have a look. If I bring this over here, what would be a good channel for all of us to not the GitHub one, because that's all notifications from the organization and it gets quite busy. And if anyone wants to add their project to the organization, let me know. We can do that. We can get you some more visibility on your project. You will still be the admin of your project, but it just gives you some more visibility. Let's have a look. Maybe in the live stream, just add your GitHub usernames and I can add you to the organization straight after the live stream. You'll still have to set it to be public because I can't make it public on your profile, but I can at least send you the invite to the organization, and then you can decide to make it public, and then in the future keep it public or make it private, entirely up to you. Why do I use Safari? Great question. Let me bring this up. Maybe I've missed some in the chat. If I have, I'm really sorry. Just repost it again. Why do I use Safari? Because it syncs up across all my devices. My iMac Pro. So if I show you kind of in the corner here, let me hide that. Yeah, so my iMac Pro in the middle syncs up to my phone, to my laptop, and so I really like the ecosystem. So that's why I use Safari. Jivesh, you're gonna raise it? Raise it. Raise the issue. Get that green square for today. Anyone else wants to raise it? Let us know. This is quite a broad question, Ankit. Let me know any specific things about GitHub. Just have a play with it. You can't make mistakes. So just have a play, click on things. And there's people, join the Discord, the link to the Discord is in the description below, and people will help you there. There are so many other people who still might be new to tech, but can help you with GitHub. And I think people who are newer to tech and who ask a lot of questions, which is great, but you helping other people will allow you to get better. So even if you're new to GitHub, but you know how to raise an issue, you know how to raise a pull request or make a commit, then help other people who are even newer to it. It will really help grow the community and help you get better at it. So don't think that you're not a senior. And what is a senior really, right? It doesn't make any sense. We're all here and we're all always learning. Just help someone else who's a bit newer to that technology or that platform than you. And I think that's really, really important. Right, I probably missed loads of things. No, you've pronounced it right. Okay, cool. I'm going to bring that up on the screen. Nice to know that I've pronounced it right. Oh, that's cool. I allowed links from that. Yes, Stephen, you are allowed to share links in the YouTube. I think I upgraded you or something, or told Nightbot to ignore you. I trust the links that you share. Okay, cool. Catchy setup. Thank you very much. I do like my setup, but I won't dwell on it too much. If Andrew was here, he'd be telling me off saying I talk too much about my setup. Okay. Right, let me get back to it. So I've missed GitHub stuff. Let's get back to reviewing profiles. What profiles have I missed? Everyone, paste stuff in the chat again. I'm sorry, I've missed loads of stuff. Paste your links in the chat. Let me try and scroll up and grab some. Who have we got? Let's have a look. Alex said, yep, he's updated his account. Let's have a look at Alex's. Okay. So GitHub. Here we go. Hopefully it's Alex. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it right. Oh, it's Alex. Perfect. Cool. Okay. I think that was really good. I like it how you've got the animated GitHub there. That looks epic. And a lot animated Python. Looks very cool. How did you do that? Are they just GIFs? We'll have a look in a second. My suggestion would be to make this picture not as tall. Like you can go wide, but I would say maybe put a height on it or something. And then with an overflow, but then you've got to be careful not to chop off your head. But I think it's just taking up too much of the screen before getting down to this good stuff. So I'm going to raise an issue, or does someone else watching want to raise the issue and get the green square? I can share a link. Let me share the link to this. Raise an issue and say something like, make the image, I don't know, not as high. That's really bad English. You know what I mean. But yes, I think it should be probably 3/4 or 50% of the height of what it is. And I think it will make a big difference. By the way, everyone watching, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. And share it with your friends if you think they'll be interested. If they're involved in tech or interested in tech, share it with them. And we can get them involved in open source and grow the community, grow our community even more. Right, what have we got? I'm skimming through the chat. Hopefully I haven't missed too much. Gagan says, don't forget to review yours. Where's your username? Let me see. Hopefully you posted it in later on. Can a programmer be a billionaire? Yeah, I think Stephen replied that with Bill Gates. I spend way too much time on my GitHub profile. I just want basic CSS. Yeah, you can't use CSS. They strip it all out. Jason, Algeria. Nice. Cool. Yeah, we do have a maps project. I'm not going to go into it now. We did a live stream on that yesterday. I do want to show everyone really quickly what it looks, where we put up people's locations. So this is it really quickly. Let me refresh the page. So people who set their location, when they set it in the Discord, it automatically jumps to their profile. It does it really fast now because during development time, I was doing it quite quickly. Jumps to the location, where they are, and brings up a bit more information about them. These are people in Discord. And you can see on the right-hand side all the stats coming from the Discord channel in real time. And this is zoomed out where people are around the world. So if you do want to appear on the map, then I will have that in the background in the future. But I'm still working, it's still prototype at the moment. But if you do want to appear on the map, join the Discord and set your location. And if you have any questions, just ask in the Discord and someone will help you. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, the chat just jumped and I was finding a GitHub profile. Here we go. Let's bring up the next one. Let's go to the end over here. Rohan, okay. Got yours. GitHub username Rohan. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got? Nice dark mode stats. Looks good. You've got a profile picture of React. I think it's React or Atom. I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, it's not you and that's fine. You've got something. I think a lot of people might have that. So you don't stand out so much. If you can customize it a bit or mix it with something else, just stand out a little bit more, then I think that would be good. And then you've got your links. How to reach me. I like that. LinkedIn, GitHub, and what's this one? CodeChef. Okay. I think that looks good. And then it stands for GitHub repository finder. It finds related GitHub repositories. This is the one you wanted me to review. So I really like lowering the barrier to entry on repositories. So you've got a README. That's like a really good start. And you've got more information. So I would say you're missing, you got a description over here. Sorry, I say you're missing it. You're not. My bad. Which is good. You got the tags. You got no releases. I would take a release, even if it's just like a 0.1. And you haven't mixed too many languages, which is good. I find it hard when people have mono repos and it goes Go, Java, Rust, TypeScript, JavaScript, CSS, HTML. And you're like, whoa, I want to contribute, but I don't know all these languages. So I think it's good to have more focused repos. I think people can look at it and go, oh, I do know JavaScript, 73%. Okay, I can get involved. Let's do it. Few of the components, looks good. The only thing I would say is it deployed anywhere? Oh, there is a link. Let it fly. Okay, cool. You have got it deployed. Nice. Search for user. If I type Eddie, have a look. Nice. Okay, cool. Looks good. What's boost? Don't know what these are. 705 followers. Why aren't you all following me on GitHub? 217. I don't know what boost is. Oh, I must have forked the project. Must be my recent forks of project. Looks really good. I'll have a proper look later on, but it's really good. You need a code of conduct, I think. If you go to Insights, you can do this for any project, and then you go to Community tab, you can see what's missing. So you need a contributing file, just with some. There are some really clever, complicated contributing files. I believe keep this simple. Tell people, why they should contribute, how they can help, and how they can, get in touch with you, any questions and so on. Like you have no license, issue template and pull request template are again a little bit helpful. Keep it short and sweet and small. There are loads of amazing examples out there, and code of conduct. But it's pretty good. You've got a README and a description, which I think is really important, but a little bit of effort, you could make it even better. Right, next one. Conscious of time, going to try and whiz through quite a few of these. Hopefully I'm not speaking too fast, but I get excited. This is open source, right? This is where we all can work together. And I'm open to live stream suggestions on topics, on pairing ideas. So let me know in Discord any ideas. Here we go. I haven't added new profile picture. What? Let's have a look. And Grover. Let's have a look. How do you customize the GitHub profile? Okay, I'll cover that in a second. Okay, you've got a GitHub profile picture, which is good. Need some more activity. It's growing though. I can see it getting busier throughout the year. You belong to an organization called FOSS Society. Nice. I think you should belong to also our community. Get that on your GitHub profile. Again, it looks more professional. So do send me your username on Discord in the live stream channel, and I will add you after this. Yeah, you haven't customized your repo. You got to customize it. Someone was just asking how to customize it. Shubham, hopefully I've pronounced it right. Probably not. I'm sorry if I haven't. But what you do is, I can't do this for you, but you go to repository, or you hit new, wherever you want, and just create a new repository and make it your username. And then it will give you a default template, and just click create, click submit, click commit, and it will appear up here, just I think with a hello and a wave. But then other people can start contributing to it for you. And then that way it's just easier. Once you get started, it's easy just to continue and to continue. But yes, looking good, just need more. I think you need to put your name up there probably. You've got a description, which is good. Maybe a link somewhere to your Twitter or to your website or something like that. I really need to improve my website and to redo my website. But yes, highly recommend doing that. Okay. Right. Let's have a look. Okay, what next? What have I missed? Janil. I've just seen you pop into the chat. Let me just scroll up a little bit more, make sure I haven't missed anyone else. Alex, how to join the organization? Live stream link in Discord. Just drop me, just put your GitHub username in there, and after this live stream, I will add you, and then you can make it public if you want to appear on your profile, which obviously I highly recommend. Okay, we've got some other ones. Okay, we've got Crystal. Let's have a look. Let me reuse this. Profile picture. You got a customized profile page, which I think is awesome. And then once you've got something, like I said, you can keep adding to it over and over again. And so just start with something. I think that's awesome. If you can put a link to somewhere, I think that, you've got a link below. Links to your GitHub. They're already on your GitHub page. I guess if I click this, I'm just going to come back to where I started. So I think if you could put a Twitter in there, or website, or kind of whatever you want. And I think just you could do something, make it a bit more useful. You need an organization to appear as well. Join our organization. Join our community organization, same thing. And the organization is called community, so that's pretty cool. Yep, so I think that's pretty good. If you can add a bit more information about yourself, then I think that would be good. Some useful links, make it just a bit more catchy. But it looks pretty catchy already, and you're already standing out more than like 90% of people, because most people haven't started customizing this yet. So I think that's really good. But I think you can do more. Anyone wants to? I want to get some more green squares, right? Who wants the green square? I want to get a green square. I want to raise an issue on the repo. Hopefully you all saw how I did that. I'm just going to say would be more useful to add more. I can't spell add more information about yourself. There you go. So I'm just going to raise that issue. Another green square for me today. And don't forget, I want you all to get more green squares. It's like when you start contributing to open source, it's addictive, especially when people join the conversations. It's really, really exciting. I'm actually thinking, and this is Steven's idea, so I can't steal this, actually thinking of moving a lot of the Q&A in Discord to a GitHub repo. Therefore, we can raise issues, have the conversation there, improve our GitHub profiles, get those green squares, and therefore it's searchable, indexable and searchable via Google rather than Discord, and it gets lost in history. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Not for the general chit chat, but if it's a Q&A, I think people should raise an issue in this repo and then copy the link into the chat, so into the Discord chat. But let me know what you think. I think that's a really good idea. I'm quite keen to do that. Stephen, maybe we should do that now on this live stream. Just start it as an example. I think it'd be pretty cool. Okay, next. Who have we got next? Hopefully that's helpful. Raju or Crystal on YouTube. Hopefully that's helpful. Who have we got? Jivesh has said they've raised an issue. Awesome. Love that. Who else have we got? Glad to see someone does technical streaming. Ankit, thank you very much for that. You know what? Can I bring that up on the screen? Have I lost that? I haven't been keeping up with the chat, so let me see. I want to bring that up on the screen because that's pretty cool. Yes, here we go. I found it. Let's bring it up. Okay. Take note. Love the positive feedback. Brilliant. You're all awesome. Thank you very much. Okay, what else have we got? So we did that one, and then the next repo I did see was Janil. Let's bring that up and see. Oh, clicked on the wrong tab. Here we go. Let's bring up the next repo. Oh, copied and pasted the same thing. Eddie, that's not very good. Let's have a look. Got next. Animated GIF. Looks good. I think, again, it's a bit high. It's a bit too tall. It's taking up a lot of the page. So I think you could probably almost half the height of that. And but I like how you've got a lot more information about yourself. But I want to get to that information like sooner and quicker. I think that's really, really important. You've got these links down here. Epic. Really nice. Lots of links. And I do love these cards by Anrak. I think that was their name. And they're just awesome real-time data. Looks good. You got a description. You got a link to your LinkedIn. Perfect. A link can be to anything, just not to your GitHub, just so it can be more useful. Who wants to raise the issue? Who wants the open source contribution? I'll share a link in the chat. And while you're doing that, I can catch up with the chat. But yes, raise an issue just to say, make the image not as high. And then you can get the green square. I mean, if you don't want to do it, I'm happy to get the green square. Also, if you find an issue already raised, it's super helpful to add comments to the repo. Yeah, absolutely. You don't get a green square for adding a comment to a repo though, Stephen. But, I left this up on the screen. You couldn't see what I was doing. My bad. You don't get a contribution adding, but you do get, again, it's still a contribution in what I see. I still believe it as a contribution, and people might thumbs up your comment. You get more recognition, you get more people to look at your profile, you get more people to look at your projects. So again, it's really, really helpful to get involved in the chat on GitHub, even more than Discord. I think Discord is more for the daily chit chat, but for technical discussions, we should try and have it on GitHub more. You get you more noticed. Sorry, Stephen, for missing that comment earlier. I'm jumping around a little bit. Going to try and get back into order if I can. So we did Janil, Karen, says, can an ethical hacker be a billionaire? I think anyone can be a billionaire. Anything. Galshik, open source. Yes, open source for the win. Let's have a look. Invite for joining the organization. Grover, just send me a message in the live stream channel on Discord with your username on GitHub, and I'll add that. And I've got your GitHub username already because we had it up here, but send it to me again, and I'll do it after the live stream. Let the record show that you should not chop off your own head. Yes, Stephen, absolutely. Let's have a look. Right, I think I'm slowly catching up with the chat, so hopefully you're all still with me. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, help support the channel. Let's grow this community, and you're all part of this community. So your feedback and suggestions are really important. Shubham, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. Hopefully you know how to customize your repo. Just your GitHub profile page, create a repo with your username. So in my case, it's Eddie Jowd. You create Eddie Jowd again. Let's have a look. Have we got some more? Share this profile. How to customize. Oh, share this profile. Oh, which profile was it? Sorry, Karen. Which one did I miss? Which one did I share? But all the links I've usually got from the YouTube chat. So hopefully you have them already, or hopefully I shared it. Let's have a look. Can you review this profile? Which one? What's a green square? Let me show you a green square. So the green square is the activity down here. So you can show you I had 16 contributions on the 25th. And although this doesn't justify your worth, it's the first impression, right? If someone pulled up to your house in, I don't know, a Ferrari, but it was scratched and it was dirty, it's going to be a Ferrari, but you're going to be like, it looks a bit filthy, it looks a bit banged up and dented. Whereas if they pulled up, I don't know, in like a Ford Escort, a standard car, but it was shiny, like polished, clean, you'd be like, oh, that's pretty cool. So you want your profile page, your GitHub profile page, to be shiny and polished, and then people can dig into the details and see if they want to get involved in your projects. So highly recommend that. Right, let's see. Okay, what next? Catching up with the chat slowly. I'm quite proud of myself. Thank you all for your patience and your support. Can you review this profile or contribute it? Which profile was that? Jivesh, could you remind me in the chat which one you were talking about? Every time you say Ankit, it confuses me. We both share the same name. Oh, sorry. Rohan, thanks for the awesome stream. You are more than welcome. Thank you for the positive feedback. Let's bring that up. But that's covering my head. Let me duck down here. Rohan, if you could do me a favor, if you could put yourself a profile picture, I think it's more personable. Personable, is that the right word? People can relate to you more in the chat, right? Even if it's not a picture of you, your picture of your pet or a cartoon character, they feel that is you. So if you wouldn't mind, put a picture, and it just is really, really helpful, and just makes us feel more like a community. Okay. Awesome. Crystal, you're more than welcome for the review. Can you review the rest of your profile? What was the rest of the profile, Alex? What else were you looking for? Any particular section you wanted a review on? Stephen, thinking of renewing? Doesn't make any sense. Thinking of building something on top of Anurag's profile. That's why I cloned it. Awesome. Yeah, I think he's got some really good ideas. I'm actually keen. I think he's going to come on a live stream with me and Praveen, and maybe not on my channel, maybe on Praveen's channel, and we're going to talk about how he built it. I think that'd be really, really interesting, and how people can contribute. I think it's used so much, that project, so it definitely needs some more shout out. Janil, you're more than welcome for the review anytime. You should use isometric contribution Chrome extension if you love the green boxes so much, Eddie. What's isometric contribution? Let's have a look on Chrome. Okay, I know I'm not on Chrome. I'm not going to install it, but let's have a quick Google and see. Oh, yes, I have seen this. This does look pretty good. This does look very, very cool. Yeah, that is too cool. It's a shame GitHub can't do that by default. That would be very, very cool. I do like how it does it into 3D. Nice. Anurag, good call on that. Jivesh, you keep saying this profile, but which profile? Can you just put the username in the chat, and I can have a look. Can we contribute to the Mat repository? Absolutely, but I haven't pushed it up yet. Oh, I know someone mentioned it yesterday, and even Mohammed raised an issue in the repo to say, Eddie, you haven't pushed up the map code. I'm so bad. So this is why you should create a repo and start doing things, because if you don't start pushing from the beginning, or you don't start customizing your GitHub profile, even with just like one word or an emoji or whatever it is, then you'll never do it. And that's what I've done with this map. I kept on saying, right, I will do a bit more than I'll push it. I'll do a bit more than I'll push it, or commit it and push it. And I haven't. So there is I've called it EddieBot background, but I want to rename this to, I think, EddieBot map, I think, or something like that. Or community map, something like that, I think. But you can raise issues, but I haven't pushed up the code. I will push that up today. I promise. On the record, we're on the record right now. I'm going to push up the map code today, whatever state it's in, although it's in pretty good state. It is working. So thank you very much all for the reminder. I do really appreciate that. And then you can all contribute. And it is quite simple code. There isn't a lot of code to it. It's just a couple of files. It's quite straightforward. Okay. So Janil, yes, you can contribute to the map repository. And if you have any questions, let me know, and we'll do a live stream on it, and we can all pair on it together. Oh, username Jivesh. Okay, let's have a look. I recognize your profile. I think I've looked at this before. You're part of the organization. Awesome. Nice to see you part of the organization. Your GitHub contributions have started really accelerating. Really nice. Looks good. You've got I guess this is your website. I remember we looked at this before as well. Nice. Like the animation as you scroll in. Looks tight and compact, really clean. Really like that. And your social links are always there when available. Brilliant. I need to do something similar to this on mine. I need to steal some ideas from all of you. You've all got so many golden nuggets in your profiles and so on, and I need to steal that for my profile. We should do a live stream where you all help me build my profile, I think. What do you think? I have started it. I have started my website, and I just haven't got very far. I was learning Tailwind CSS, and I'm really enjoying it, but I'm a bit slow. Okay, right, how are we all doing? Everyone still awake? Awesome to have you here. And if anyone new, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. And if you like my channel, if you like open source contributions, getting a new job, a better job, getting more money, getting involved in the community, then don't forget to subscribe and share the channel with your friends who might also be interested. Actually, I have created a role on Discord which is the envoy role. So if you do share the channel on Discord with somebody and they join, then just let me know they joined from someone's recommendation, and then I will give you the envoy role, and you will appear on Discord on the side in a separate category. Let me show you. I bring Discord over here. I can't because it's full screen. Well done, Eddie. Eddie should learn how to use a computer after 15 years of coding. So we've got these different categories, and we've got one which is envoy, and then that is when you've kind of brought someone else to the community, which I think is really, really awesome. Okay, so reviewing this, it looks good. I would just say add a bit more to this. You've got the project there started now. I would just say add a little bit more. You've got a picture of yourself, which I think is really good. I think, again, people can relate to you a lot more. I think that's important. You've got technologies that you use. You could put the technology icons, like their logo, in the README, like some people have done. So if I bring up the examples of awesome GitHub profiles, let me find a good example. I mean, look at this one. You've got their logos here, which I think is pretty cool of the technologies that they use. They also have this one again, Dip2. I don't know if they're here today. Say hi in the chat if you are. But they've also got, okay, someone should raise a defect on that. That doesn't look quite right. Oh, that must be a Safari issue. If I refresh that, yeah, let's give it a second to finish loading. Oh, it works now. But they've got their logos here, which I think looks really cool. I want to do something like that to mine and to my website as well too. I think that's pretty cool. Activity, certifications. I think that looks really good. Another good example to do that. Whoa, Alistair! How do I send a super chat? You did it. I think that's like my second ever super chat. So thank you so much. That is freaking awesome. Love that. Any contributions really help, so I really appreciate it from people. And if people want to show their support as well, another way you can is you can sponsor me on GitHub, and I have a sponsorship dashboard. If I show you, oh, where's my public one? Don't know. But you can sponsor me, and it's like $1 a month. I'm not in it for the money. I really just want to build up my community in the sponsoring section. So if that helps, and I'm going to do a live stream actually and go around sponsor people. To do apply to the sponsorship scheme if you can. But Alistair, thank you so much. Can I bring that up on the screen? That's pretty epic. Oh, I can as well. It's my first time bringing it up. Let's do this. Let me hide in the corners. Don't block my face. Alistair, thank you so much. You've done the super chat, and it's like my second one, so I really appreciate it. So thank you very, very much. Okay, right. Back to the live stream, and back to the chat. I was telling you about the username. Okay, awesome. Jivesh, hopefully that helps. Under the picture in the bio section. Okay, Alex, let's have another look. Let's bring your profile back up, or do we have it here? Oh, not on code. Let's go back to your... let's have a look. So in the bio section, where down here, yeah, I think it's good. So you're part of the Hacksoft in Bulgaria, which I think is awesome. I love HackConf in Bulgaria. I can't wait to go back. Met so many freaking awesome people. Loved the venue as well. It was enormous. And I really like how you've put your projects you're currently working on. I think that's great. You've written GitHub repository. So that goes to simple schema validator. I would probably write what the repository is. I know you've written it up here. Let me think. Maybe you could save some vertical space by having it in line, by saying worked over. Maybe change that to the GitHub repository link, and then PyPy, I don't know what that is. I'm not a Python dev. I guess is a library that you use. You could maybe add that at the end. Again, I think writing GitHub repository isn't so helpful, even though it's a link and it's obvious. I just think you can make use more of the space. So if anyone wants to raise that as an issue or raise that as a pull request, if I just give you an example, to ready to contribute to someone, you click on the README, hit the edit, and you go make the change. Again, I want to make this change. Alex, you don't have to accept this if you don't want to. I still get the green square, so I'm happy. But what I would do is I would probably take this and I would take the code tags off that and put it here, and then make the link there, and I can remove that, and then I could just put this to the end. This is something I would do with the. Is this the pip module? I don't know if it is. So if it is, I would say pip module. You could put module out, I suppose. Okay, that might not be quite correct or exactly what you want in terms of wording, but again, it's kind of on one line. It's a bit easier. I think that you save space that way as well. That's my suggestion. And then you could put the next one on one line as well. Just some suggestion on that for you. Leave the page. Yeah, I won't commit it. I really should probably commit it because I could have got a green square even if you closed it. But yeah, I think it looks good. Again, I'd make the picture smaller, and I like that you've got the location. I think that's good because it shows time zones. I think time zones are more useful than actual location. If GitHub did that, that might be quite good because I know a lot of people don't want to share their location, but time zones are quite useful. I think you're like 2 hours ahead of the UK, and you've got a Heroku app. If you could on this, I mean, this looks good. What I would suggest is if you could potentially get a specific domain for that would be good, or host it on GitHub pages, because then you would have your username.github.io, which is quite a cool name rather than a Heroku app. But that's pretty cool, and you're part of Hacksoft. Hey, how can I get an invite to your organization on Hacksoft? I don't need access to any of your repos. I just want to be invited to the organization. But I hope that helps, and I'll bring it back up my profile as well so people can leave me some suggestions and so forth. Right. Like the video, so share and subscribe. Thank you, Alex, for that shout out. That's awesome. Clinton, hey Eddie, thanks for the stream. Great content. Love that. Let's bring that up. Come on, it's so many. I'm missing some people. I'm really sorry if I am. If I am, I apologize. But just when I see these, positive things, it's really good. Let's see. Like the video, share and subscribe. Alex, thank you. Bring that up there. Okay, right, let me get back to the chat. We've got some more profiles to review. We've got Gagan. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Let's have a look. That's a pretty cool picture. Is that actually a picture that you took, or is that a stock photo? That's pretty cool. I do like that. Looking at some of the chat. Eddie, new links got popped in. Cool. From moderation. Oh, have I missed the links? Are they before your chat? Let me know if they were. If I just haven't got to them yet, or if I've actually missed them. So I'm liking this. It looks good, and I like that you've used the template that GitHub give you. So when you create the repo, it's commented out, but they give you some examples of what you can do. I like it that you've kept that. It's really good. If you could add another kind of picture, or be it from your profile, be it from you in an event, be it from you coding, or whatever it is, maybe to the right hand side, you could got this white space on the right, and you could really make more use out of that. But otherwise, it looks good. Great start. I mean, I can raise an issue. Does someone else want to raise the issue, or shall I raise it? Do you want the contribution, or shall I? Let's all raise it. Let's all get the contribution. Adding a picture photo to the right of the README would make it stand out more. Done. Other green square for me, even if it gets closed. So I always suggest raising suggestions, right? It's about collaboration and talking with people. So I highly recommend people doing that. Have I closed the repo now? I've closed the repo now. My bad. Hopefully that's helpful and useful. I'm just conscious of time. Let me go through. Time flies away when you're having fun. I've got to admit that. Absolutely. Welcome back, S. Profile review. AABBCC Smith. Okay, interesting. Let's just grab a link here. No, don't click on the certificate. Let's have a look. I've seen this animated GIF a lot of places, Alistair. So it looks really good, but now I've seen it so many times, I think it's starting to look a little bit less good. Okay, who am I kidding? It still looks really good, but I think as more people have it, you might want to do something a bit different later on. And it's great for now. I sit there and watch it, literally. Sit there and watch it for ages. It's just so much fun. Like, is he going to trip? Is he going to trip? Is he going to fall? And I know it keeps repeating, but you just, I don't know. It's very addictive. I think that's awesome, but you might want to try in the future, do something slightly different to be different to other people. So Alistair, 15-year-old TypeScript developer. Awesome. Love that. Straight away in what you do. And streetwear, I think that's really, really good. I think maybe you could add some icons for TypeScript, Mongo, and so forth. A bit like some of these repos examples, they've added that in. I need to do that to mine. I think that's really, really important. I mean, you see some other examples down here as well. There's lots of examples like programming languages. So if I go to this one, you can see that they've got they've done the icons. I think that's pretty cool. I need to do that too. But Alistair, you're already standing out like in the top 5% of people on GitHub. So what you're doing is freaking great. Is really, really awesome. I think it's really good. And you belong to quite a few organizations, which is really good. Straight away, it gives a good impression. And you've been very busy on GitHub. Almost 2,000 contributions. Love that. That's awesome. Doing really, really well. And you're really young, so you can just going to accelerate from there. So that's epic. One thing I would suggest actually is apply to the GitHub sponsorship scheme. It's free, but if you make a contribution to someone's project, they might want to drop you some money. So I highly recommend doing that, and have a range. So I'm actually going to update my sponsorship. Like I think I've got like $1, $10, $100, $500. I want to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then do the jumps. Because for me, it's not about the amount; it's about the support someone gives. So if someone wants to give me $1, or even if I could do 1 cent, if I could do half a dollar, I would, because for me, it's just that little bit per month, I think just shows that people love what I do, as well as subscribing, as well as sharing with your friends and giving thumbs up. But it's just an extra, I guess, reinforcement of that. But it's looking really, really good, like this. Really nice. Do you want me to raise an issue on this one, or does someone else want to raise it? Let's have a look. I'll raise the issue. But I think other people should raise issues too. Any ideas, any suggestions that you've noticed, write it in the chat, and also raise an issue. I think it's good. What was my suggestion? Oh yeah, the logos. Suggest using the technology logos like and I can put I should say for example, and I could put a link to our awesome examples here. So I'll just put a link to this. and then you can see some examples for yourself. Don't forget to give this repo a star, and it really helps support the repo, and we can get more examples in then. Okay, there we go. I want to submit that. Another green square for me. Thank you very much. I hope that you're going to get a green square for all of you. So who hasn't got a green square today? Write in the chat, open source, if you have not got a green square for today. We're going to get you one. And if you have got a green square for today, you could write open source twice. That's not very clear, but both open source. Okay, let's see how we're doing. Let me catch up in the chat. Alistair, you have contributed to open source with money. Yeah, they have. Thank you very much, Alistair. Really appreciate it. You can get your link accepted. Only joking. Everyone gets their link allowed. Karen, you retracted your message. I'm not sure what that is. Python version that's supported is really helpful. Alistair, pick me. Hopefully I've done yours now, Alistair, and that's all good. If not, post again in the chat and let me know. I've sent the DM for the invite. Let me know if there's any issue. No worries. I'll send you an invite to the GitHub organization where you can all join our organization. We are 23 at the moment. Well, I'm sure we'll make it 30 by the end of this stream, or just afterwards when I send out the invitations, and you can all join. Don't forget to make it public on your profile. To make it public on your profile, you go to people, you find yourself. So for example, I can't make this public. You have to make it public yourself for it to appear on your profile. So that's what you have to do. Gagan, I haven't reviewed your project. Which project was that? Let me know which project you want me to review, Gagan. I can't review all of them. Just pick one and let me know. I don't mean to be rude. I just going quite fast and maybe I missed that. But yeah, let me know what project you want me to have a look at. Alistair, I want to learn how to make something. Awesome. Just the best way to learn is to actually do. It's great, watching YouTube videos. It's great. Watching blog posts, reading blog posts, but you've just got to create a repo and just start. And if you mess it up and budget up, don't worry, you can create a new repo or you can make improvement. Don't ever delete your old work. When I interview people for jobs, or even for freelance, to hire them as freelancer, I look at their code, not only just today, I look at their code a month ago. And I'm not too interested in how their code is today and how their code was a month ago, 6 months ago. What I'm interested in is their code today better than what it was 3 months ago, 6 months ago? That's all I'm interested in. Are they still learning? Are they still improving? That's the interesting thing. Please check this. Gorshik, check what? I missed something you shared. Let me know what you want me to check. I seriously envy you guys who know web development, able to customize their repos so beautifully. Grover, it's just practice, right? We all just start off with a basic and we slowly learn from other people and improve it. So just keep my repo, like for example, if I go back to my profile, okay, I think it looks pretty cool now. I can think of lots of improvements. But if I go to the actual repo itself, and I got 20 commits, it took me 20 attempts to get there. So look at all these attempts to get there. Initial commit, added to README, YouTube link. You just keep doing it. If you do a little bit every day, not only will you get a green square every day, even if you are contributing to your own project, but in a month, it will just be so much better. No one does something awesome from day one. I'm pretty sure if I pick any of these awesome any of these awesome customized profile pages that do actually have repos behind them, none of them have done them in a single commit. And if they have, they've been iterating on it locally. But it's better to share your journey. People want to be there for the journey, want to see what you've done. So I highly recommend just doing a little bit every day. Just make one little improvement every day, and it will just get better in no time at all. Gagan, I want your suggestion on my projects. Yeah, Gagan, let me know which project that you want me to have a look at. Open source. One open source, Gagan. So you haven't got a green contribution for today. Well, we did have some, and I've forgotten what projects they were. I would say raise an issue on mine, and this is a lot of text. It's centered. Does it look good centered? What suggestions could you have? This is centered here, but I'm losing the white space on both. Maybe you could make a suggestion to embed a YouTube video or something. Let me get you that link and raise an issue on my repo. You'll get your green square. Oh, and share the link to the awesome repos. I will. Here you go. Cool. But yes, Gagan, just make a suggestion. I mean, maybe say something like add a fourth square, because when you've kind of got three, it looks a bit weird. So maybe add a fourth, like kind of quadrant, and I can make use of that space better. Just some suggestion like that. Anything that you think of. Your thoughts are really important to me. Like everyone watching, you got to understand that I want to give you all shout out, and I want to give you share my experiences with you. But also, I love your feedback, good or bad. Share it with me, and I really appreciate it. Eddie, Anurag, how about this idea? Which idea? You've written question mark. I'm not sure. Maybe you've written it further down. Let me catch up. Alistair, Eddie, can you invite me to the community, please? Username is sure. Alistair, can you just put that in the live stream chat in Discord? In Discord. That doesn't make sense. In Discord, if you could go to the live stream channel, and the link to Discord is in the description below in this video. And then add it, and at the end I will just go through all of these and I'll add them all to the organization. So if you could just put them all in there, that would be really good, because otherwise if I do it now, you don't want to all watch me add people to the organization. It's pretty boring, but I can add you all afterwards. So just keep pasting your links or your usernames in that chat, and we will do it. Let's have a look. Shubhan says, what's my technology stack? I used to do, so 15 years ago, I started off with PHP, did that for a long time, then also started doing Java, and then in the last, 6 or 8 years, doing more full stack JavaScript, but mostly TypeScript more recently, in the last, say, 3 to 4 years. So yeah, full stack JavaScript has become so popular. You can do a website with it, you can do a web app with it, you can do a mobile app with it using something like Ionic. And I do want to do a video on Ionic, because if I bring up Ionic, it just looks epic. So we've got the map for our bot and our community of where to show people. But I was thinking, what about we could do a mobile version? And let me see. Let me show you some screenshots of this. Is epic. Where's their examples? Platform, build. But you can, like UI components, these are all the components we have. So we can build these quite easily together using these things that are already built, which I think is just, epic. So the idea is I thought we could do a mobile version of our web version. And I think it's just, really cool to do all these sorts of things quite easily. Like, with a bit of code like this, you get this, right? You get their profile picture, you get a chip, you get kind of more information in a list below. So it's really useful. It's something I want to do a video or a live stream on. Let me know. I haven't used Ionic in a long time, but I'm keen to learn it with you, and let's get better and learn it together. Let's have a look. Well, I'm missing the chat. So hopefully that answers your question in terms of technology. But as a developer, when you've learned one language, to pick up other languages is a lot easier. I have done Python before, I have done Go, because they have their own syntax, but for loops and conditional stuff and functions and classes all, pretty much the same. Yes, each one has their own quirks. Go has their awesome Go routine. Rust has, I can't remember what it's called. It's got a weird name, but it's got some really cool features. So there are specifics to a specific language, but 90% of things are exactly the same. Ziad, I don't understand. You skipped my project twice now. I thought this was open source project review. Ziad, did I? Or links hidden by default? Just share your username / the project. If your link is getting hidden, I'm not seeing them in the chat. Maybe YouTube or Nightbot are hiding them because I'm not seeing them. So just don't share the link. Share your username. So for example, in terms of me, I'll just give you an example. That would be my username for GitHub. Or you could say something like GitHub and then just put the username. And if you want to share me to look at a repo, so if I give you an example like this is just a practice project. I let people create PRs and just add their name to their list. So if you just want to get some practice, you can do that. So you can do something like a repo like that, and it won't get blocked, and I can see it. So yeah, let me know. So apologies if things have been missed. I haven't seen any links in the chat. They might be getting hidden. That's why I said at the beginning that you might have missed the beginning, not to share the full link, just the GitHub part. I know the github.com part. I just need the bit after that. Okay, please share your community link and a link of the awesome repos. Done that. Hopefully that's good. Grover, I will invite you after the link, after the stream, after the link, after the stream. Cool. Vamsi, how you doing? Vamsi, you came at the right time. Hopefully you heard me speak about Ionic, because I know you're really keen in the mobile development. Are you using Ionic or React Native or anything like that? Let me know. I'd be interested to know what you're working on. Awesome to have you here, Vamsi. Karen, 15 years. What's your age now? How old do I look? I look like 20, right? Almost 40. But thank you very much. You can make games too. Yeah, I've seen people make games in the README. That's quite an interesting one. I should get one of those people on a live stream and we can talk about how they did that. That's pretty cool. Alex, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much for joining this session. It's not over just yet. I still want to go on for a lot longer. I think there's some links that have been hidden and I want to go through those, but I'll bring you up on the screen and just say, the positive feedback is always welcome. Thank you, everyone. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. It really helps support the channel. Apish, what do you think about code challenges like the ones on Code Wars and Leak Code? Let's bring that up. I think that's actually a good discussion point. We'll take a break for a moment on reviews and let's just discuss this. I personally don't like them. I think it's good to have a few of these just to see how people think, but it's not realistic on... I'm covering my face. I don't like that. I'll move it away. You all saw the question. I'll do it vertically on the right-hand side next time. But I don't think they're that good because it's not practical to do weird logic in a practical example. I prefer to give someone a test on building like a mini CRUD application and just see how they think, how they do it, how they abstract certain things. Do they use services? Do they use design patterns to abstract certain things and so forth? So that's what I would prefer, to have more of a realistic example. So I don't think that they're that great. It's good to have a play, a bit of fun, maybe give someone one or two as an example test, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan. Can I add my profile, Janil, can I add my profile to awesome GitHub profiles? Yeah, raise a pull request. There is some documentation in the README on how to do that. Just 3 steps, how to do it, and you can add yourself. There's 3 gaps down here, so if you add yourself to the first gap, it would probably make more sense. Absolutely. Right. Hey, winding up. Vamsi, we're not winding up. Don't worry. We're in the full flow of it, although I'm probably like flagging a bit. Let me have a drink and take a breather. Let me bring up some example repos for you all to look at and see. And I'm just going to have some Lucozade to keep my energy up. Vamsi says 38. Spot on. I'm 39 in a few weeks, so... Spot on, Vamsi. Grover, thank you very much. I look 40. Love it. It's the new haircut. My hairstyle makes me look younger. Karen, I'm double your age. Age is just a number. What counts is your open source contributions. I'm just saying that maybe because I'm old. But no, I really believe open source is all for everybody. And it's not just about code. It's about documentation. It's about collaborating with people. Love that. 400 more likes. We've got 18 likes. Oh no, yeah, 18 likes. It's growing slowly. Let's have a look. Hey, can I raise an issue? Hey, I have raised the issue. Gagan, thank you very much for raising the issue. You have now got the green square. Can you do me a favor? Can you add a profile picture to your YouTube account? It just makes it more community inclusive feeling. I really appreciate that. Anurag, agree with you. Leak code is fine, but I don't see any real world examples. Yeah, I think if someone did some real world kind of examples or platform like that, I think it would do really well. Companies would prefer that, I think. I think that's much more important. Miss my hat. My cap is here. Look, I have, with my new haircut, I don't use one, so I have my Ubuntu cap. There you go. Like old times, right? This is how I used to do it. I probably look younger with this. This is how I used to do the old times. Right, which links have I missed? I know some people said I missed some links. Ziad said I missed some links. Can you share your username? And let's have a look at some more awesome GitHub profiles and projects. Let's have a look. I'm really keen to have a look. Have people written stuff in Yeah, let me know. I want to review some more. I mean, we can review mine some more. No, I'm just joking. But we've got all these people. I suppose we can review these people. They've been practicing this repo here. I'll share with you in the chat. Is if you haven't done a pull request before, is to get you to just add your link to the name of the repo. Add the name of repo. Let me start again. It's the sugar from the drink. It's to add your name to the README so that you practice the whole forking, creating a pull request, and so on. Absolutely. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Vamsy, you got a red hat cap. That's pretty cool. I haven't got a red hat one yet. I'll work on it. Right. Vamsy, your profile. Haven't done open source in 100 days. Vamsy, share your username. Let's have a look at your profile. Let's give you some encouragement, and let's get you raising an issue or a pull request today to get you breaking that 100 streak, no open source contribution streak. Maybe we should end the live stream soon. I can't even speak properly. Let's have a look. Okay, here we go. Vamsy, let's have a look. Right, everyone. Raise issues on Vamsy's. Added. Thanks. Cool. See, raised an issue, got added, and it got closed. And I still got the contribution for today. Let's have a quick look at this on Alistair's profile. Nice. So you've got a picture, animated picture at the top, and it's not too tall. I really like that. Oh, excuse me. I really like that. So it looks really good. I think that stands out even further now. It shows more customization. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Love that. Really cool. Oh, and you've added the logos as well. And down here, not just an image at the top, also the logos. Perfect. I would add a TypeScript one and a React one. So, okay, who wants the GitHub contribution green square for today? I think you're missing some icons here. I like the Node one, the Mongo one, and so forth. Probably, yeah, I think someone needs to add another one. So let me share this link in the chat. And if someone can raise an issue to say... add icons for TypeScript, React, maybe serverless, AWS, Google, and I'll just raise an issue for that, and you'll get the green square for today. Right, who was I was going to review somebody? Vamsy, 100 no activity streak. Let's break that for today. Page not found. Oh, I pasted it in the wrong place in the URL. My bad. Let's get there. Okay. Yes, you need more. You're part of our organization, which is pretty cool. So anyone else wants to join the organization, let me know. But you do need a bit more activity, definitely. And you need to customize your GitHub profile. Create a repo with just this name, and it will put in a template for you. And then it will be, you can just use that to begin with, and then you can add to it more later and later. Okay, I'm really keen to review some more profiles, but I think links are getting removed. Remember, don't put the whole link in the YouTube chat. Just put your username or the username / the repo name. I think I missed some people. They did say that they want to get their profile reviewed, and then like Ziad, but I'm not seeing it. Let me see if I can tag Ziad in the chat. Are they still here? Ziad, I didn't see any. I can't spell didn't right. I didn't see any links. Please reshare. Yeah. Please share your GitHub username. And awesome. Okay. Let's have a look. I want to join the organization. What do I do? Set on Discord. Send me in the live stream channel. Just you can see people are posting either their GitHub link or just their username. Send it to me, and after the stream, I will add everyone in that list. And then you need to again go to this link, people. You need to find your name. You need to make it public because I can't make it public for you. You would need to make it public so it appears on your profile. Please review this to-do app. Okay, hopefully I haven't missed anyone. If I've missed anyone out, just repaste it in the chat and hopefully I will slowly catch up. Oops, I didn't put GitHub in front. GitHub.com. React to-do app. So if I review this project, I'm not going to review it from a React point of view. I would just say create a release You've got a description, which is good. You've got a link to the deployed version. I think that's good. You've got a screenshot, which I think is so important. People don't realize how important it is. And you've also got some instructions on how to do it. I would not put this in bold. I would put this in inline code blocks. So I would say something like, so who wants to, let's share this on the chat. Who wants to get the green square today? Who wants to get the green square for today? And then by raising an issue on this project and just say, put commands in code blocks. You use the backticks, and you can even make the pull request. I mean, I can do that. If someone wants to raise the issue, I can raise the pull request, or someone else can raise the issue, and someone else can raise the pull request. You let me know, and let me know what help you need. But I think that would be really helpful. So yes. Oh, Clinton, your message got retracted. I don't know if that's from you or from the bot. Let me know. My profile is pretty boring. I need to do some work on it and commit to open source. Clinton, definitely do it. Absolutely. Karen, are your message visible? I haven't seen any of your messages for a while. So no, maybe not. Maybe the bots are removing them. Vamsi, are you eating lunch and then streaming these days? Yeah, I'm usually having lunch and then streaming. Why can you tell? Because I'm thirsty afterwards and getting the food sweats of all these lights. How to create releases on GitHub? Oh, Janil, great question. So I can't do it on this project because it's not mine. But if I pick my project, if I just pick one of mine, let me see. Or we could pick one of our community ones actually. Let's have a look. So if I go to our community project, what you would do, so when you own the project, you can go create new release, takes you to the release, you give it a name like V0 1.1.0, you say which branch you want it to tag it from, you give it a name, and you can give it a description, and then you publish it. And then it appears on the right. I should do that for my projects. So if someone wants to get some more green squares, raise an issue on you can raise a single issue on each one of these projects. I'll share the link to that. Raise an issue saying create releases, and I'll go through and create releases because I should really do that. I'm quite bad. Hopefully that helps, Janil. Karen, are my messages visible? Now they are. Maybe you got blocked for like 60 seconds or a few minutes or something by YouTube or by one of the bots. Gagan, can you show us how to create a pull request? Absolutely. Let me create a pull request. Who was I just looking at? This React app. Let me have a look. So no one raised the issue? Okay, I'm going to raise the issue to show you how. Oh, someone has. Nice. Haha. Nice. So you get an extra shout out because you've done that. Are you going to raise the pull request or shall I? So this is number 2. I can raise it and you can also raise it, and then the maintainer can just close mine. So all you do is you find the file they want to make a change to. Click on README. This is the file. We want to change these things that was mentioned in issue 2. And then we just hit edit. GitHub will automatically fork the project for you. And then I will just change this from bold to, I don't think you need the full stop at the end, so I'm going to delete that, to code blocks. And then you can preview the changes. I'm happy with those changes. I think that looks better. And I can scroll to the bottom and it will automatically do it in a branch. Moved commands to code blocks or code in line or something, and I'll just put number 2 because it's issue part of issue number 2. Click on it. It will again give me a preview, allow me to preview the pull request, preview the changes. I'm happy with that. It's going from my fork of the project that GitHub's already done. It's created a branch for me, patch 1. It's going into the master on the React project. I just hit create pull request. I would usually recommend adding a screenshot, but as we're on a live stream now, I'm not going to. Hit create. Done. And then the owner can then decide to accept it, close it, etc. Oh, I should actually put in the description to close that issue. Closes. So therefore, when the pull request gets merged, it automatically closes that issue. Again, makes it easier for the admin. If anyone else wants to raise the same pull request, do it. You can close mine. I don't mind. I still get the green squares for today. Here we go. Okay, Karen, I've got it now. Oh, thanks, Stephen. Let's bring it up and have a look. Okay, you haven't customized your GitHub yet. Definitely do that. You had a good GitHub streak down here, but then it's kind of stopped. Oh, I wonder what the orange thing's in the corner is. It's my Lucas bottle. Move that out of the way. Then you stop for a bit. So I would say definitely try and do a little bit every day, and create a repository that's just got your name. Therefore, it will customize your profile, and you can keep chipping away at it and doing a bit more. You haven't got an organization. Send me in Discord if you haven't already. I think you have. I think I saw it pop up, and we'll add you to the organization. You can make it public. We got some Docker file stuff. Have you seen what I've got access to? Stephen, I need your help on something. Look what I've got access to. Everyone watching, when you go click on code, I get code spaces as well as the other two. I clicked on it yesterday and it started creating a code space. I need to have a look at having a play with that. Cool. Okay, but hopefully that's helpful. I would just get a bit more activity on this and customize it a bit more, and we'll get the organization added. Add a description about yourself to your profile as well on the left-hand side. Clinton, are you using Leaflet for your community map? Hopefully I can make contribution to that. Yep, using Leaflet and Tailwind CSS. There are so many contributions that you can make. There really, really are. This map is we're seeing more stuff coming in on the side. These are events on the right hand side. Yeah, there's so many contributions. I mean, there's more responsive stuff you could add. So as you go kind of, I suppose, narrower, maybe some information gets hidden, so you kind of lose it. And it is quite simple to do that. And I can do that on the live stream as well to show people if they want. But using Tailwind CSS, it's really straightforward how you can hide things. And if we get time in the stream or in a new stream, I will do that. Maybe even if we get really tight, we should go vertical, or maybe even hide the logs on the right. We probably might not need that. Let's see. Right. Stephen, love the enthusiasm. That's awesome. Yes, look at previous streams on the map, and then we can also do some new ones as well. So do let me know. Do you know anyone who has HoloLens or HoloLens dev community? Vamsi, I don't. I went to a VR hackathon just before lockdown. I won a whole VR kit, but I didn't have the Windows streaming machine. If I bring that up now, just real quick, I didn't have my live streaming machine that you see up top, and there's a PC, a really powerful PC powering it. I had only the Mac that you see below, the iMac Pro and the 3 screens. So I couldn't use it, so I kind of gave it away. And now I've got the Windows machine and all the rest. I haven't got the VR kit anymore, but I hear it's all fun and pretty awesome. Sashi, hey, great to have you here. Always late. I think you're always late, right? Or is it just a one-off? I can't remember, but good to have you here, definitely. Gagan, how can I join your community? Which community? Which part? You're already part of the community because you're already here. But if you want to join the Discord community, there is a link in the description below. Join the Discord. And if you want to join the GitHub organization, then in the Discord channel, send me your GitHub username and I'll add you. And we can then you can get added to the community and you can add it to your profile. So when we go to one of these people, I go to Stephen here. Go to his profile account, you can see he's got the organization underneath, which I think looks pretty cool and shows that you're more active in the community. Again, it makes your profile stand out. It's all about you getting that job, right? Making more money. And the way to do that is to get your profile to stand out with GitHub contributions, with GitHub conversations, just, getting involved in issues and chats and adding screenshots, just basically lowering the barrier to entry, making it easier for the maintainer or somebody else to get involved. You just stand out. It's not about committing the hardest, most complicated pull request. It is just making it making the community flow and making it easier for everybody else. So for example, if you're reading some documentation on your project or somebody else's project, on a famous project or on a small project, and it says step 1 do this, step 2 do this, step 3 do this, but actually for a new person there should be like a step 2b, using 2a and 2b, then add it in and you'll get recognized. The amount of times I've been recognized for my smallest contributions is actually really interesting. My bigger contributions, people don't read through it and look at it, and it just has less value unless they specifically use that feature of that project. But if you do a small improvement to say the I don't know, the quick start guide or the quick start project or the example project or whatever it is, people really value that because you've just saved them hours of researching and fighting with it. And so many people make assumptions that in Python or Node that you just run this command. But what command? And if I need something different, if I need to customize it a little bit more, maybe you should have a little description underneath to say, optionally, you can add, for example, -- profile if you have multiple AWS accounts or multiple GitHub accounts or whatever it is. And those little gems, you might just think, oh, it's only you that has that kind of weird scenario. But actually, so many other people do. So if you document it, not only do you get the green squares and your profile looks more active, then you'll get the contribution discussed. Again, so the maintainers will now be aware of your profile. And if and when it gets accepted, and if it doesn't, you've still got loads of benefits. That's like 4 benefits already. And if it gets accepted, now you've got the whole community looking at your commit. Because when you do a commit for a project, if you look, this is our project in the community, but it's not my commit at the top here. It's somebody else's. So for a while, you're going to sit at the top of that repo. So make the contribution, and the smaller the contribution, the better. Don't think, oh, that's just one word, I'm going to leave it out. Your one word is more likely to get merged than 100 words, because 100 words is harder to review. There's going to be a lot more discussion, more likely things to go wrong. So I highly recommend the smaller the contribution, the better. If you're contributing to any of my projects or any of our community projects, please make the PRs small. If you think of a really awesome, massive idea, but you can do part of it sooner and the community can get benefit of that small part sooner, just do it. I mean, if we take the map, for example, we didn't end up with this and it's still not finished. But for example, down the right-hand side, I just displayed the username. And then I added to display the profile picture and then the time. The time was the awful date, time, object, ISO big long thing going off the screen, and then I put moment in on a live stream yesterday and with the community, and now it shows how long ago it happened, which is really useful. Okay, it did show it quite wrong to begin with, and we had fun with the community trying to sort out ascending, descending, and we had it right, but because we flipped it for the UI, it actually came out backwards, and it was all good fun. Watch the stream from yesterday, you'll see the fun we have. The fun we have and the fun we had. This is why I love live streams. It show it authentic. The live stream I could have cut down to like a 5-minute video and you would have gone, wow, Eddie built this in 5 minutes. Isn't he awesome? But realistically, even after 15 years experience as a full stack developer and doing DevOps, it's not that simple. We still I looked up documentation. I looked up various things. We still look things up. And that's why it's important to be aware of lots of things and to be knowledgeable in 1 or 2 areas. So just keep that in mind. That's my rant over. I'll shut up now. No, I won't shut up. It's my live stream, but I won't rant so much. I'll get back to the chat. Let's have a look. Praveen, always late to the stream, but awesome to have you here, Praveen. Anyone, if you haven't subscribed to Praveen's channel, go check out his YouTube channel. He's getting more active on YouTube, which is awesome, doing a lot of Node, React sort of work, which is awesome. And we're doing collaborations. I was on his live stream on the weekend, and we did some collaborations with his friends back in India, actually, and it was really good. And we're doing one this Saturday as well. I can't remember what it's on. Praveen, remind us, and share a link to the live stream in the chat as well, so people can go and set a notification and can subscribe to your channel as well. Let me see. Let me catch up with the chat. Stephen, thanks for replying to loads of people's comments. It's really helpful. I really appreciate it. Vamsi as well. Yeah, awesome. Great to give suggestions. That was really helpful. So if someone asks a question and you know the answer, please do reply. This is our community stream, right? Okay, yes, I'm here. I'm the facilitator, I suppose, and you get to see my beautiful haircut. But I'm keen for other people to answer the questions or make suggestions into what we can look at and so on. So do get involved. I've posted my GitHub username in Discord. Awesome. I'll add you to organization Shubham. Hopefully I pronounced that right. What else have we got? Gagan, Vamsi, I've merged your request. Awesome. Cool. Perfect. Sounds good. Please share some repos for beginners to contribute. I think that's a great question. The technologies are C, C++, and Python. We do have a Python channel in our Discord channel. A lot of channels in that sentence. But in our Discord community, we do have a Python channel, and there are people doing Python, and Diraj, who I don't think is on the live stream at the moment, but he's doing some Python work as well, and same with some other people. So do check that out and speak to them. They're probably more clued up in the Python community of what to do. Everyone watching, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Really helps support the channel, and share it with your friends if you think they will enjoy it. Tell them to subscribe to the channel. It really helps. That means I can do more live streams with you. Okay. Anurag, fixed typos are valuable. Do it, so you can also get on large projects too. Yeah, Anurag is absolutely right. Let me bring that up. I think that's really important. People really belittle fixing typos, but what you don't understand, I got involved in open source. Let me hide out the way here. I got into open source, I don't know, over 10, 12 years ago, but it was fixing typos, and that's such a great way to start. And what you don't realize is you might see it as a simple typo, but other people see it. Other people in another language might not understand what it means because English isn't their first language. I know a lot of people here, English isn't their first language, but English is obviously very good. But there are other people where their English isn't so good, and they might see it with a typo and think, what does that mean? And they might get stuck on it for 20 minutes, half an hour. So by fixing a typo, not only does it help lower the barrier to entry for other people, but also it makes the project look more professional. If I have bad English or typos in mine or missing punctuation, please send me the pull request on any of my projects, and I'll definitely accept them, because then when a potential client of mine comes in and sees my projects and checks out my GitHub profile, because they do, that's how I get my clients and my work, then they will think, oh, this is professional. And it's not always down to me, because I might miss things. That's why pull requests and reviews are so important for everything: documentation, tests, and code. So definitely get involved. Anurag, great comment. Thank you very much. Please add me to GitHub community. I've DM'd you on Discord. Gagan, I will. After the live stream, I'll definitely add you. I will go to the live stream channel on Discord, and I will go through and add everybody. Definitely. Don't forget to make it public on your profile so it appears. Cool. Okay. Cool. I love it that everyone's jumping into the chat and just, giving suggestions. DM me this, that. Perfect. Just a note on DMing. I really prefer public conversations. I want the community to get involved and other people to help out and make suggestions in Discord. So try not to DM me if you can, and just tag me in a comment in one of the public channels. I want it to be an open and inclusive community, and it is a safe space for everybody. So yes, there are no silly questions. I ask silly questions all the time. Ask Praveen or Andrew, ask Stephen, always making silly questions. But your question will help somebody else who maybe is a bit too nervous to ask the question, or might not know they need the question. They might not know that that's an important question for them. And then when they see it, they go, oh yeah, that's really good. So it's important to ask the question publicly. Clinton, when does Eddie usually stream? It's smack bang in the middle of my workday. Clinton, that's a really good point. At the moment, my streaming is a bit up and down. I'm trying to do it. Let me bring this up. I'm trying to do it around this sort of time. Where are you? Are you in the UK? I'm trying to do it UK time. I'm trying to do it 2 o'clock, because in America's waking up, and in Asia, it's not too late. There's a lot of people from Asia, and it's not too late. Because if I do a stream, say 5, 6 o'clock, it starts becoming midnight in Asia, and I think it's a bit late for them. So that's why this sort of middle of the day UK time, or early afternoon time UK time, I think covers more time zones. So around this sort of time. And as Praveen says, please subscribe to the channel and give the video a thumbs up. Really helps support. It's free, and it really helps support. And if you really, 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 really want to support me, there's one thing you can do, which is, you can sponsor me on GitHub for $1. There you go. So I have no sponsors at the moment. I'm sponsoring Praveen. Praveen is supposed to be sponsoring me back. We're doing $1 each. But if I go to my dashboard, you will see Again, the tiers aren't important. Obviously, if you can offer more, great. But just $1 a month just really helps my profile stand out on GitHub more. And then it allows me to do more for you as well. So that's awesome. Praveen is only allowed to DM. Praveen, I ignore all your DMs. I blocked you. No, I'm just joking. Praveen, you always message me so late though. About to go to bed, I get a message from Praveen. What do you think of this thumbnail for our live stream at the weekend? It's like, I'm half asleep. Why do you message me so late? In the morning, Praveen, when I'm awake. Let's have a look. You should say we do have a Python channel. Yes, we do have. We do. Famzy, your memory is too good. I've really tried to make an effort not to say do. We do have a Python channel. A bit of a tongue twister. That's quite funny. I'm going to bring that up on the screen. Famzy, that is good. That has made me laugh. Let me see. Where is it? Bring it up for a split second only, not for very long, because it's a bit embarrassing of how I can't really speak English. And Vamsy has too much of a good memory. No silly questions. Absolutely. As long as the intention isn't silly, any question isn't silly. Exactly, right? I think that's so true. Let's have a look. Bring that up. Great comment. There are no silly questions. As long as you know your intention is useful. But I want to start moving questions. Again, Stephen's suggestion here is moving questions to issues on GitHub. So Stephen has just made a project on GitHub. I think this is the one we're going to use. And it's called support. I think we're going to raise issues here. I think that's a really good idea because then other people can search the issues for similar questions. We can get you get rewarded for asking questions because you get your green square by raising an issue. So I think that's really, really important. So I want to share a link to this repo. It's only just been created today. Let's see, 1 hour ago. So it's really new. So bear with us in terms of we're going to add some more information, documentation and so forth. But raise it, any questions, raise it here and we can have the conversation on GitHub, and it therefore creates activity in all our GitHub profiles and pushes us up, helps us stand out more, helps us trend on GitHub. I have trended in the top 500 open source contributors in the world on GitHub a few years ago, and I want to do that again. And by doing that, we need to get more active on GitHub as well, and that will help us stand out a lot more. So yeah, that's awesome. Really, really good points. There we go. We move that for now. Yeah, I plan to do live streams on the weekend, maybe just one or something like that. Let me know what you'd like to see and what time suits best. Your EST, okay, that makes sense. So not too different from mine, I don't think. Sounds good. Please show me once again where I can make it public when you add me to the community. Yes, so when you all get added to the community, if you want to get added, you get an invite, you have to accept it. Then on the community, on the organization, I'll share a link in the Discord chat, don't worry. You go to people, find your name, and make it public. Because if I find someone who's private, I can't make it public. And then if it's private, well, it doesn't really help me or you or the community. So you might as well make it public. Hopefully that helps, Gagan. Praveen, oh yeah, I'll sponsor you. Yeah, Praveen, sponsor me. Just $1. I don't need a lot of money. Just $1, and that would really, really help. Gagan, how do you get added to so many communities? Just being active on GitHub, people add you to it. So it's just starting, and then you'll realize it snowballs. That's why I'm really keen to get everybody into open source and getting involved, because it just snowballs from there. So I'm really keen to get everyone involved in open source in any shape or form, not just code. Remember, replying to comments. If you find a bug and you found that they've raised a bug and you can give more information about what browser you're using or what OS you're using or any more information on it, again, that's adding value. Just think of it as adding value to the project or to the community. Anything that adds value is a definite massive thumbs up in the community world and in my eyes as well. From tomorrow, make the comment section to the right. Was that on the map? Sorry, Ramsey, I'm a bit slow in the chat. Make the comment section to the right. Oh, align what? These to the right? Align these things to the right? Yeah, it could be good. Send a pull request in. I think it should be fairly straightforward with Tailwind CSS. Support repo is really just the base of the idea. We want the community to shape the idea, so please add your ideas. Yeah, Stephen gives a really good point. We've just started. just started that repo support, and we want to see how it goes. I think a lot gets lost in Discord. So for general chit chat, Discord is good, but for help, I think we get a lot of repeat questions. How do I do this? How do I do that? So you could all do me and the community a massive favor right now, and it will help you as well get GitHub contributions and open source credit and all the rest. What you can do is, if you've asked a question on our Discord, even if it was like a month ago, go to this support project and raise an issue with the question that you asked. And then and then also it might be good if you can grab a link. I don't know if Discord allows you to get a deep link. Let me see. Can you get a deep link? Copy ID, copy message link, and then copy message link and add it to the issue. And then what we can do is me or Stephen or anyone else can go through and put replies into those issues, even if they've already been answered and you've moved on. And if you know the answer, well, obviously, hopefully you do know the answer now. What you should do is raise the question and maybe you post an answer. And then remember it's markdown, right? Really nice, doesn't have to be massive, but put screenshots, put code blocks, any information you can help. So if it becomes searchable on Google and it raises your profile. I think it's important to realize, to raise the community's profile, I want to raise your profile so people find you and people find the community. And the only way to do that is for us to be transparent and be public about what we do. So I'm really keen. I think that's a really great idea. Stephen, thank you so much for nudging that forward and doing that. I can't wait to start that today. I'm really excited. I want to pick a few. I could do a live stream going through those questions. Oh, yes. That is epic. Love that. We could do a live stream and then we could answer the questions together, and then we can do a bit of cool markdown, and if anyone writes a really cool answer, I can bring it up on the screen. Perfect. I need to make a note of that. We're going to do that. We're going to do answering questions. So hopefully by, I don't know, end of tomorrow, we'll have lots of questions here. So these are all by Stephen. I want you all watching to raise questions on stuff that you've already raised on Discord, or anything that you're stuck on at the moment we can help with. Just raise it, and we'll create some labels. We'll do something. Maybe we'll create an answered label. Yes, you're right. We should have like a help wanted label, is obvious, but we should maybe have an answered, so people, or solved, like resolved or solved, whatever they do on Stack Overflow. That's going to be epic. That's how we can really make all your profiles shine. Because remember, when you raise the issue, when you raise the question, you get the green square. And when you answer someone else's question, you're now going to be more likely to be found by Google, more likely to be found by other developers, more likely to be found by other hiring managers. So it's really important. Let's get you the job and you the money that you deserve. Open source for the win. Nice. Okay. Let me see. Right. What's Praveen? Praveen shared a link. What's the link Praveen shared? Ask me anything. Ask a question, read all answers, quick intro. When did you create that? 3 years ago. Oh, wow. Let me bring this over. I thought you would have just created like 3 minutes ago, but you created it like 3 years ago. That's cool. I really like that. Nice. Praveen, you're 3 years ahead of me. Very, very nice. Awesome. I was talking about the live stream comments which you showed on the screen. Oh, sorry, Vamsy. Was that on Discord? You give me a bit more information. I'm a bit like all over the place. Just too much information overload, but I love it. I love geeking out with you all. It's just, it's so much fun. We've already been going for an hour and a half, and I'm thinking I need a drink of Lucozade, obviously, to keep me going. But I think, we'll go for a little bit longer, see if everyone's still awake. I know people might be working, especially people in around the kind of UK-ish plus or minus 5 hours time zone. Yeah, I had to change the comment. You're right, Ramsey. Yeah, the comment that I put on the bottom is when I have multiple people on the live stream. But when it's just me, I should have the one on the right. I'll fix that for next time. I wonder if I can fix that now. I might break it. What do you reckon? Should we give it a go? I could bust it. Let's try it. Okay, I've clicked something. Let's see if I press. Okay, that's still in front of me. That's not the one. Let me see if I press this one. Does that work? That's an old one. Okay, I'll figure it out later on. Let's not worry about it for now. I'll cover my face and just, kind of hide out the way. It's fine. You can still hear me. I was thinking about where have I missed a chat? Your face is covered up. He had it that way in the beginning. Come to see our hairstyle. The comments just got covered up. Okay. Sorry, Vam, I didn't quite get all your comments. Write it again, but probably I'm reading too fast. Fix it. Fix what? the thing. I'll probably bust it. Let's not fix it for now. Oh, we can try, right? Let me try one last thing. Fix it. Okay, let me see if that comes up. Does that work? Hey, I fixed it, but I haven't got it on my Stream Deck. So there you go. It's not covering me now, which is pretty cool. I need to get it on my Stream Deck. And here below are my social links if people want to follow me on socials. Loving this support repo though. Really loving this idea. It's going to be fun. Has anyone raised any issues yet? How to raise this profile? I think, yeah, Stephen, it's a really good question. But we really don't want to raise the profile until we've got more questions and answers. So people start raising questions. We had some questions in the live stream. How do I get added to the organization? That's a great question. Who asked that? Please raise the issue in this repo. How to get added to the organization. And I can put instructions on. Send me your GitHub. And, even better. Yes, I've got another idea. If you want to get added to the organization, why don't you get a green square for it? In the support, just raise an issue saying, please add me to the GitHub organization. And then you'll get a green square for that. And then I've got your GitHub account already there. And I can add you. And then you get the green square. But also, whoever raised the question how to make it public on your profile, raise that as a separate question, because we can pin issues and we can pin it to the top, and that might be like a really frequently asked question, and we could pin it to the top of the issue list. So we can pin things. Someone showed me this the other day. Let me see. If you click on one, for example, there is, I'm pretty sure someone said pin. Let me see. Pin issue. So yeah, you can pin it down here. So yeah, do raise that issue. Whoever wants the green square open source contribution for today, make it nice. Like, a bit marked down, a bit of bold, and then I'll put in a cool answer, and I'll put in that. And then for when people in Discord ask certain questions, we can send them to links in this repo, and they can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down or make suggestions and join in the conversation. Loving this. Stephen, such a great idea. You have made my week. This is epic. This is really, really good. Fix the thing, but not now. Oh, okay. Praveen, I didn't kind of read the rest of your messages. Well, I've kind of fixed it now. You created it 3 years ago. No one gave a damn on it. Well, we're going to change that, Praveen. Praveen, you're part of our community. I have seen you on here. There you are. People are going to give a damn now. Hey, and I'm sponsoring you. Look at that. It appears. Cool. Stephen, can I sponsor you yet? I haven't got a sponsor button yet. Okay. Everyone add sponsor button so I can send you some money. Green squares, exactly. Awesome. So who hasn't raised an issue yet? Everyone who wants to get added to the organization, raise the issue. 5. We're still at 5. I know there are quite a few people in the chat saying, add me to the organization. So raise an issue saying, add me to the organization, and then we'll get you added. Awesome. Cool. Right, how's everyone still doing? Everyone's still awake. I think it might be a good time to end the live stream there, and then I can start working on this repo. I'm loving this. I've got some really good ideas. But I need someone else to raise the issues, and I can put in some cool answers. So that'd be very, very cool. Everyone, thank you so much for joining on this live stream, geeking out. If you love open source and you want to get into open source and you want to excel your skills in your career, then don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up and share it with your friends who you think might be interested. Let's continue the conversation in Discord, and any questions we'll ask in this repo. Have an awesome day, everyone, and I'll catch you in the live stream again very soon.